The Florida Today building, which I have to say is awesome, is for sale. What can you do with that place? It's in Suntree. It seems like a good location. Tina, what would you like to see put there?
You know what? I would love to see a small business incubator put in there. I think it's a really unique facility. There's warehouse space. There's the space where the press used to be, the pre-press and all that. And there's so much square footage in there and this kind of open concept plan that I think it would be great for a small business incubator.
Isadora?
I like that idea. I want to see a Whole Foods, I'm sorry. Or a Trader Joe's.
That would be good.
So
I'll
if
take
you're
that too.
watching, please come to Melbourne.
I am
Brevard.
down with a Trader Joe's. Though. I hadn't thought of that, but that's a good idea.
But here's the issue. It's an old building, and I don't know when it was built, but you have it's a mixed-use building. So you have the news press on one side, and you have offices and cubicles where we do our work every day. The issue is that's a little outdated, and I think that they're going to have an issue with that because it's a huge building, and as we know, companies are shrinking, fewer employees. I think whoever buys that building is going to have to do a lot of retrofitting. I really hope they do buy it because I work for the company, and apparently we'll get a really nice new office. I think the location will be in Vieira.
Well, so much has changed in the media world
Yeah.
that you just don't need that kind of industrial space or that many people to do
And in
do the
any
work.
industry, I wonder who needs a building that size here is in Brevard County. I'm trying to stay optimistic. I'm not saying that they're not going to sell the building or anything, but I think it's going to be a challenge. The Miami Herald sold its building to a casino company that planned to build this. I don't know where that stands. I don't think that's going to come to fruition, at least anytime soon. But you see that trend. Our partners in Vero Beach at the Press Journal have done the same. They sold their building, which was also along US 1, and bought a smaller one in the downtown area. So it's kind of sad to see how much smaller we've become, but it's the reality.
Well, I love both those ideas. I like the incubator idea, and I always love a Trader Joe's. You can't have too many of those. Especially it's on the way home for me now. I can get some Sumatra coffee and maybe some $3 chuck if it's Friday night. But and listen, I don't have any control over this. I just have to say this, even as an assistant superintendent. I think if you were going to have a high school or some place that taught industry and that kind of collaborative, project-based teaching, you could put that in Florida Today. You have a combination of wide open space where people could learn, do classroom type work, and you have that mega industrial space where you could teach people machining, you could teach people AC repair, that kind of thing. There's even an auto shop out on the back side of that place with lifts where they repair the buildings. And as an incentive for somebody to be the principal of that school, I would urge them to restore some of the fantastic features that Al Newharth had installed in there, including the J.R. Ewing wet bar that had the automatic doors that opened up in the publisher's office. There was
I've heard about that.
There was a billiards room. There were koi ponds, and I think there was even a racquetball court.
We have a ping pong table. I think that's all that's left.
That is luxury in today's media world.